నేను ఇక్కడ మ్యూట్ చేశాను విజయ.
विस्मरन् गणेश्वर अरोगतं मदोषतं सुसाहितिं सुपुत्रतां समीहितायुरस्तु भूति मत्युपैति सोचिरात् सुमत्युपैति सोचिरात् अंतयो नीवे हरि पुंडरीकाक्ष अंतयो नीवे हरि पुंडरीकाक्ष चिंतनाकु नीवे श्री रघुरामा अंतयो नीवे हरि पुंडरीकाक्ष కులమును నీవే గోవిందుడా నా కలిమియు నీవే కరుణానిధి తలపును నీవే ధరణీధరా నా నెరవును నీవే నీరజనాభా అంతయు నీవే హరి పుండరీకాక్ష పుట్టుగు నీవే పురుషోత్తమా కొన నట్ట నడుము నీవే నారాయణ ఇట్టే శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వరుడా ఇట్టే శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వరుడా నాకు నెట్టన గతి ఇంకా నీవే నీవే అంతయు నీవే హరి పుండరీకాక్ష చింతనాకు నీవే శ్రీ రఘురామ అంతయు నీవే హరి పుండరీకాక్ష థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you, Ms. Rishita and Ms. Reja for rendering the beautiful prayer song. Now we invite the principal of SIMS, Shri Padmavati Medical College Women, Dr. Sharan Singh, sir, to give the welcome address.
Om Namo Venkatesaya. Respected dignitaries on the dais, our beloved Director cum Vice Chancellor, Dr. Vengama Garu, Dean Alladi Mohan sir, Senior Professor Swasdev Reddy sir, Vice Principal Clinical and HOD of Surgery Department, Dr. Mutteshwaraya sir, HOD of Biochemistry and Vice Principal Preclinical Vice Principal Aparna Bilta Madam Garu, and HOD of Pharmacology, Dr. Uma Maheshwar Garu sir, proud parents, and my dear students. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to today's orientation and foundation course inauguration. First, a couple of things I would like to clarify. One thing, it was mandated by NMC that this program should be done on November 15th. So that is why we are going ahead in this way. I know that the counseling is not yet over. There is still a lot of confusion. Only the first round of counseling is over, but we have received instructions from the National Medical Council, under whom all the medical colleges are working as per their directions, that this program should be done today. So that is why we have started, and we are doing it partly. We are very happy that so many of you have come here physically. And I'm also happy that almost, how many have joined online? Almost 74 students have joined online. Okay. Then as a HOD of physiology, which is a subject in the first year, I will be given enough opportunities, or I will be having enough opportunities to interact with the students and give them guidance as and when required. Today's program, mainly, I want you to hear the talks of the esteemed dignitaries on the dais, especially our Dean sir and Director Madam. Still, I have to say some advice to you as is customary. So I'll just tell you a couple of things. Success, we all know, is 90% perspiration and 10% inspiration. Without hard work, you will not get any success. And you can look up to some people. Yes, I should become like this person. You can emulate some person. To emulate, you have our Director Madam, being girl students, who has done her directly 5-year DM course in NIMHANS. So you need not look very far ahead for inspiration. Learning involves two things. One is respect for the teacher, whoever it is, whatever may be the cadre. Other is you should have some humility. If you are going to come with the class that I know everything, I have got a medical seat, then that is where your downfall is going to start. So please have some respect for the teacher there, have some humility. And ahankaram ni pakan peteste chana mundu potam life lo. That is one thing. Of late, one thing I have seen among everybody, especially my students, is they are very, very aggressive when it comes to their rights. Nothing wrong in that. But at the same time, you should also be aware of your responsibilities. It can't be one-sided, just talking about rights. You should also know your responsibilities. You are at an age where you don't know whether you are teenagers or adults, and you can't keep behaving as it suits you. You are adults, you are medical students. So with that tag of being a medico comes some responsibilities, some amount of behavior, some amount of things are expected from you all. As you go through the course, you will learn what it is. And you cannot claim ignorance as an excuse for your mistakes. I didn't know I had to do this. It's not an excuse which will hold for you. And you are no longer in the coaching center. Please come out of the coaching center attitude. You are now stepping into a professional college. Slowly you will develop that. I can go on, but keeping in view the time constraints, I will end my talk with this. You will have a wonderful time in the medical college. There is no doubt about that. We are one of the few I think second or third government college exclusively for women in the country. And the person responsible for that was our director cum vice chancellor, madam. She will talk more about how this college was set up and all that. This college is her baby, so she will give you more insight, inputs about how this whole thing was done. Anything you feel has to be brought to my notice or the management's notice, please don't hesitate. We are always there for you. God bless you all. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. I now welcome the Vice Principal Pre-Clinical, Dr. Aparna Arbitla, to address the gathering.
Om Namo Venkatesaya. Respected Director Madam, Dean Sir, Principal Sir, Vice Principal Clinical, Dr. Vasudhara Sir, and Dr. Moma Maheshwara Sir. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all the parents and the students to SWIMS Sri Padmavati Medical College for Women. So we are conducting this orientation program, which is the part of the foundation course, a month-long program that has been prescribed by NMC since 2019. So the first few days will be giving you an outline of what is the medical curriculum, what are your roles, responsibilities, etc. And over the next few days, we'll be having multiple lectures, which are not only deals with various concepts about ethics, communication skills, language skills, etc. But you will also have an overview about the use of computers, etc. So this foundation course will be laying the foundation for your future learning in these 5 years of the medical curriculum. So today is actually a great day for you all people, because it's a dream come true for you. And take it from me that you have entered the best college. Okay, so you'll be enjoying your 5 years of journey here. You have a very good campus, you have good teachers, a very good library, and the e-learning resources available. And the campus itself is you have very good environment here for your learning. So with this few words, I'll conclude my talk, and wishing you good luck in this 5 years of medical journey. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your words. Now I invite Dr. Muktisha sir, the Vice Principal Clinical, to address the gathering.
Om Namo Venkatesaya. I respected our Director, Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rangam Garu Madam, and our Dean, Dr. Alladi Sir, Alladi Mohan Sir, and Principal, Dr. Sharan B. Singh, and our Senior Professor, Vasudev Reddy Sir, and Vice Principal Pre-Clinical, Dr. Aparna Arbitla, and our HOD of Pharmacology, Maheshwara Sir. So I welcome all our dear students and their parents to one of this college, this women's college is the second one in the India, government college. So after the Lady Hardinge, I think everybody knows in the Delhi. So in South India, this is the one of the first women's college. I think this is because of the madam's effort, or director's madam's effort to come to the Rayalaseema region. That too, you are getting 85% of the seats for only exclusively for the Rayalaseema region. Then the thing is, why they put this orientation program is basically now whatever you studied in the intermediate. See, now it's based on the how to get seat MBBS, like MCQ based, and no practical exposure. At least our time we used to get some practicality in intermediate. Now I know that what exposure in the practicality for your people. So once, so what I was thinking is, what I observed previous batches, students they'll come to the class 8 o'clock, means they'll come at 8:05, 8:10. So the punctuality to attend that, now you have to forego all the whatever you learned things in the intermediate level. Now we are stepping into the one of the, this is what I mean to say, that's one of the best college in the among the Rayalaseema, this in Andhra Pradesh, And we have a post-graduation as well as the super specialty courses in SWIMS also. So you have excellent from preclinical, paraclinical, and clinical sets also. And we have a very good library. And main thing what I observed in the previous batches, there will be now even the seniors also I am observing that people are very much addicted to the cell phones. That you should come out from that. You should know what to be looked into the utilization of the cell phones is bare minimum. And at the same time, be punctual to the classes, listen properly what the teacher is telling, and read the same day, either in the library. I think best will be the library. What I say to the student is, if you read 1 hour in library, almost amount to the 3 to 4 hours in your room. You will give good concentration in library. We have excellent library. So you should learn listening skills, communication to your colleagues, to the teachers, respect to your colleagues as well as to your teachers, and make a timetable now. So once we come to the theory classes, I know it's a time will first when we come from intermediate to the MBBS first year is little, especially anatomy, little vast syllabus will be there. You should know how to come up. Make a timetable, come to this thing, how to read and all. Then otherwise you will get lot of tension. And another thing is, don't, if you have any doubt, always ask your teachers to understand the subject. Otherwise, very, very difficult to in the exam time and all. So once you come to the, even today, I am a surgeon. Still, I'll ask my PGs or myself, if any case is there, we always refer anatomy, Cunningham manual, or we have this atlas will be there. Still, we go before doing any surgery, we'll go through the anatomy. Because there is a lot of variations will be there before undergoing this. That's why this is a lifelong learning process. The medical branch is the lifelong learning. So I can't say that I know everything. It will be like the pharmacology, if you take, many drugs are coming up. So my advice to the student is, be punctual to your classes. The attendance is 80%, and good with your colleagues, and don't involve in the what's called future ragging and all. You have a stringent rules are there. So now you are a junior. Tomorrow, if you become senior, should not do such things. If you involve in that thing, no, lot of problems will be facing. So with this, I think utilize properly our campus library. We have one of the best library available. All books will be there. So with this, so all the best to our students to opt to our institute. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank the vice principals for elaborating on the infrastructure and the beautiful facilities available for you to utilize. I now welcome the Dean, Dr. Alladi Mohan sir, to deliver his address.
ఓం నమో వెంకటేశాయ. వేదికను అలంకరించిన పెద్దలు, శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వర వైద్య విజ్ఞాన సంస్థ ఉపకులపతి మరియు సంచాలకులు డాక్టర్ వెంగమ్మ గారు, శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వర వైద్య విజ్ఞాన సంస్థ శ్రీ పద్మావతి మహిళా వైద్య కళాశాల ప్రిన్సిపల్ డాక్టర్ శరణ్ సింగ్ గారు, వైస్ ప్రిన్సిపల్స్ డాక్టర్ అపర్ణ అండ్ డాక్టర్ ముతీశ్వరయ్య గారు, ప్రొఫెసర్ ఉమామహేశ్వరరావు, ప్రొఫెసర్ వాసుదేవరెడ్డి గారు, ఈనాటి ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి విచ్చేసినటువంటి విద్యార్థినులు, వారి తల్లిదండ్రులు అందరికీ సంస్థ తరపున నా వందనములు. ముందుగా ఏ కార్యక్రమాన్నైనా ప్రారంభించే ముందు ఈ సంస్థ ఏర్పడడానికి కారణము ఆధారభూతము అయినటువంటి శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వరుని స్మరిస్తూ నేను చెప్పబోయే 4 ముక్కలు మీతో పంచుకుంటాను. శ్రీ వెంకటాచలాధీశం శ్రియాధ్యాసిత వక్షసం శ్రితచేతన మందారం శ్రీనివాసం అహం భజే. శ్రీ శేషశైల సునికేతన దివ్యమూర్తే నారాయణాచ్యుత హరే నళినాయతాక్ష లీలాకటాక్ష పరిరక్షిత సర్వలోక శ్రీ వెంకటేశ మమ దేహి కరావలంబం. ఈ ధ్యాన శ్లోకాల అర్థము ఈ సమస్త జగత్తుకు ఆధారభూతమైనటువంటి శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వరుడు మనందరికి కూడా కరావలంబనము, కరము అంటే చెయ్యి, ఆలంబనము అంటే పట్టు, మనల్ని చేయి పట్టి సన్మార్గములు నడిపించాలని కోరుకుంటూ ఇక్కడ ఈనాటి ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో విచ్చేసినటువంటి తల్లిదండ్రులకు శుభాభినందనలు, విజయాభినందనలు. విద్యార్థినులందరికీ కూడా ఆశీర్వచనములు, అభినందనలు. ఈ కార్యక్రమం పరంపరలో అనేక విషయాలు వరుసగా తెలియజేసే అవకాశం కలిగింది. అందులో ఈనాటి కార్యక్రమం ముఖ్యంగా మీకు 2 విషయాలు చెప్పి నా ప్రసంగాన్ని ముగిస్తాను. సాధనా సాధ్యతే విద్య. ఇన్నేళ్ళు 12వ తరగతి ఇంటర్మీడియట్ కోర్స్ వరకు పెద్దలు ఇచ్చినటువంటి ప్రేరణ వల్ల చదువుకొని ఒక వైద్య కళాశాలలో మీరు ప్రవేశించడం జరిగింది. 2019లో నేషనల్ మెడికల్ కమిషన్ వారు సెల్ఫ్ డైరెక్టెడ్ లెర్నింగ్ అంటే స్వాధ్యాయం పద్ధతిలో వైద్య విద్యను అభ్యసించాలని ఈ కరికులంలో మార్పులు చేశారు. 80% బోధన సెల్ఫ్ డైరెక్టెడ్ లెర్నింగ్ అంటే స్వాధ్యాయము. మీరు చదువుకుంటారు, మీ సహాధ్యాయులందరికీ బోధిస్తారు. అధ్యయనం అలా జరుగుతుంది. కేవలం ఈ సంస్థలో కాదు, ఈ భారతదేశంలోని అన్ని వైద్య కళాశాలలో ఇదే పద్ధతిలో పాఠాలు బోధించడం జరుగుతుంది. కాబట్టి ఈ సాధన అనేటువంటిది ఒక తపస్సు. ఈ 5 ఏళ్లలో ఇతర వ్యాపకాలపైన ధ్యాసను వదిలేసి శ్రద్ధగా చదువుకొని జ్ఞానంతో పాటు చాకచక్యం, నాలెడ్జ్, స్కిల్ 2 సంపాదించుకొని మంచి వైద్యులుగా మీరు పేరు పొందాలని ఆశిస్తున్నాం. తదాస్తు. అలాగే నేర్చుకోవడం అనేటువంటిది ఒక అధ్యయనము, అధ్యాపనము. అధ్యయనము అంటే చదువుకోవడం, అధ్యాపనం అంటే పాఠాలు బోధించడం. ఇది ఎలా జరుగుతుందంటే ఆచార్యాత్ పాదం ఆదత్తే పాదం శిష్య స్వమేధయ పాదం సబ్రహ్మచారిభ్య పాదం కాలక్రమేణ చ. చదువుకోవడం, బోధన, అధ్యాపనము, అధ్యయనం వీటినన్నింటినీ 100% కింద పరిగణిస్తే మొదటి 25% ఫస్ట్ క్వార్టర్ ఆచార్యాత్ పాదం ఆదత్తే. మీకు అధ్యాపకులు బోధించినప్పుడు 25% జ్ఞానము కలిగే అవకాశం ఉంది. పాదం శిష్య స్వమేధయ సెల్ఫ్ డైరెక్టెడ్ లెర్నింగ్ అనే ప్రక్రియ ద్వారా మీ సాధనతో, మీ కృషితో ఇంకొక 25% జ్ఞానము మీకు లభిస్తుంది. అంటే ఇప్పటికి 50% జ్ఞానము వచ్చే మార్గాన్ని తెలుసుకున్నాం. పాదం సబ్రహ్మచారిభ్య పియర్ గ్రూప్ ఇంటరాక్షన్. మిత్రులు, హితులు, స్నేహితులు, సన్నిహితులు, మీకన్నా ముందు చదువుకునే వాళ్ళు, సీనియర్లు అందరితో కలిసి మీరు చేసేటువంటి చర్చల ద్వారా ఇంకొక 25% జ్ఞానం అభివృద్ధి చెందుతుంది. ఇకపోతే పాదం కాలక్రమేణ చ. కాలం అనేటువంటిది ఆ మిగిలిన 25% జ్ఞానాన్ని బోధిస్తుంది. ఇక్కడ అందరికీ ఒకటే విజ్ఞాపన. ఇప్పుడు పాఠాన్ని బోధించే ఆచార్యులుగా మేము ఆదేశించటంలా, అభ్యర్థిస్తున్నాం. ఇంకా చక్కగా తెలుగులో చెప్తే అడుక్కుంటున్నాం. ఇంటర్నెట్లో గూగుల్ దేవతను ఉపాసించి, యూట్యూబ్లో, వాట్సాప్ యూనివర్సిటీ, ఫేస్బుక్ యూనివర్సిటీ, ట్విట్టర్ యూనివర్సిటీ, టెలిగ్రామ్ యూనివర్సిటీలో డాన్స్, భాటియా, మ్యారో ఇక్కడి నుంచి చదువు రాదు. చదువు గురుముఖంగానే వస్తుంది. చదువు అక్కడి నుంచి నేర్చుకునే పద్ధతి ఉంటే వైద్య కళాశాలలు ఎందుకు, బోధించే ఆచారాలు ఎందుకు? దయచేసి శ్రద్ధగా సమయపాలన చేస్తూ సమయానికి తరగతులకు హాజరయ్యి చెప్పిన పాఠాలను శ్రద్ధగా విని ఏ రోజు చెప్పింది ఆ రోజు చదువుకొని మీరు విద్యను అభ్యసిస్తే ఉన్నతమైన వైద్యులుగా మీరు తీర్చిదిద్దుకునే అవకాశం ఉంది. 8ంటికి తరగతి ప్రారంభం అవుతుందంటే 8:30కు వస్తున్నారు విద్యార్థులు. అది ఇన్నోసెన్సా, ఇగ్నోరెన్సా, ఇడియసియా అనేది మీరు నిర్ణయించుకోవాలి. దయచేసి ఒక ప్రొఫెషనల్ కాలేజీలో పాటించాల్సినటువంటి నియమ నిబద్ధతలను పాటించి డిసిప్లిన్తో చక్కగా అందరూ చదువుకొని మంచి వైద్యులుగా మీరు జీవితంలో విజయాన్ని సాధిస్తారని ఆశిస్తూ ఆశీర్వచనలతో నమస్తే.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I would like to share that some parents have texted. They've appreciated that sir has spoken in Telugu. Telugulo మాట్లాడడానికి మీకు అభినందన తెలిపారు. కొంతమంది parents, they were very happy. I was reading the message there. Thank you very much, sir. Now we go on to the next session, which is feedback by the seniors about the college. So are the seniors ready? Actually, they are not yet seniors. They have not yet finished the exams. So you have come in, but they're still there. So we'll have some feedback. There's still exam going, but still they're seniors to you. So we have Yajnashri to deliver a feedback.
And to you all regarding studies and other curriculums. About our college, there are a lot of things to say, and I'm glad to inform you all that our college has great infrastructure, and I'm not only welcoming you to this college, but the Divine City Tirupati. There will be many activities going on in this college, and I'm proud to say that recently the A Club has been formed, which has great opportunity to grow ourselves in various aspects like research, culturals, and sports, etc. And get ready the most exciting journey of medicine, starting with wearing white coat, hanging around, stet around your neck, and handling scalpel in the dissection, and for the different biochemical reactions, which are waiting for you guys in our college. And you're here as now 1 year back we were, and I'm so happy for you, welcoming you, and you can get to know about all the skills required in reaching get to your goals. Takes commitment and determination. I hope you do that, and I would like to welcome you all to take up that challenge in the long journey of learning. And here the journey begins of your career, your future, and your life. It was my pleasure to hereby sharing my views. I am Yagna on behalf of 2K21 batch to welcome the junior batch of 2K22 to the SPMC family. And from now onwards, you are the part of us. Thanking you.
Honorable dignitaries on the dais, Director Vengamma ma'am, Dean Alladi Mohan sir, and our beloved principal, Dr. Sharan B. Singh sir, professors, parents, and all my dear friends. A very joyful morning, all of you. Let me introduce myself to you. I am Bhavna from 2K21 batch. I would like to congratulate you and welcome you all on this beautiful journey of a new phase of life. Welcome to SWIMS family, Sri Padmavati Medical College for Women. This is surely a special day for all of you as you are ready to embark a new journey filled with full of challenges, milestones, and achievements. You definitely face a few hurdles, but in your journey, but don't worry, we are with you in this journey. We have the best professors who will guide you all through this journey. They are extremely supportive and encouraging. In our college, we have very amicable senior-junior relationship, and we are looking forward to have a great bond with you people too. Finally, I would suggest to you to thoroughly enjoy your journey as a medical student and all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good morning to Ananda and my special greetings to respected Director Ma'am, respected Dean Sir, and respected Principal Sir and respected dignitaries, respected professors. Myself, Meena, 2K21 batch student. Here I am going to share my views with you. The best part of our life may be the best phase of life, getting a medical seat, which is very sweet, especially in this college, which is self-disciplined. It's a campus of anti-ragging, which always encouraged to keep going, always waiting to feel glad and never to be sad. Valued by good education and an institute of great values. We have green and clean environment and peaceful atmosphere, which every one of us wish to have. Always ready to listen our problems and make it solve on time. Seniors will always guide us and always there will be a good interaction. We are lucky studying here and achieving our goals here. Once again, congratulations to all of you for selecting this medical college and wishing you all the very best. Thank you.
In the name of the most gracious, the most merciful, I wish the dignitaries on the stage, parents, and our dear juniors a very good morning on this joyous occasion of the orientation program for the upcoming batch 2022-23. I'm grateful for this opportunity to welcome you to our institute, SWIMS, Sri Padmavati Medical College for Women, second in the country to be dedicated solely for the education of women in medical sciences. The college provides an academically centric environment wherein knowledge is imparted in a way that can be both put down on paper and applied in clinical setups. Assignments, regular assessments, certifications, and viva voce are held to increase awareness of where we stand in the pursuit of knowledge. Extracurricular activities like sports, research, college fests are encouraged to make campus life more vibrant. We also take pride in saying that we are 100% ragging-free campus. Interactions between seniors and juniors are amicable, and you can always lean on them and seek their guidance. Whenever you feel disturbed or stuck in a tight spot, you can always approach any of the faculty and rest assured that you will be heard, counseled, and helped. Here you will learn that all you need to know is something about everything. Here you will learn the grace and poise that people of knowledge carry themselves with from your professors and your tutors. The road ahead is long, it's tiring and difficult, but every adversity, every block that you will encounter can be overcome as long as you stick with those walking or those who have walked the same path as you before. I, Mariam Minhaj, on behalf of my batch, congratulate you on having made this far and welcome you aboard for the journey of a lifetime. Thank you.
Om Namo Venkateshaya. Good morning to all the dignitaries. In the presence of warmth of blessings of Lord Venkateshwar, I remove from Delhi, standing in front of you to welcome you all for the orientation program of MBBS batch 2022. And today I take this great opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude towards the professors, teachers, each and every staff member of our college for providing us with the best of best. The core reason behind my decision for selecting this college is its great infrastructure and great clinical exposure. I would like to draw everyone's attention to some amazing facts about our college. Academically, the journey will be unbelievable, extraordinary here. All the teachers and the staffs are always keen to work hard
with and for the students. They make sure to provide individual attention to every student for academic flourishment. Coming to the arena of co-curriculars, our college provides students with a plenty of opportunities to participate in different activities for overall development of an individual. Here in this college, we celebrate all the festivals to keep the essence in the togetherness intact and spread happiness. Covering all the aspects that are considered to be essential for an individual's personal and academic development, our college provides with the most appropriate and safe environment. And I take great pride in stating the fact that ours is a 100% ragging-free college. The senior-junior interaction is something everyone looks forward to. In the foothills of scenic Seshachalam, lying in the lap of the nature and studying for the most noble cause is a blessing that we all are grateful to. Congratulations on fulfilling your dream to be a medical student and all the very best for the path ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear students, for putting a good word about us. Okay, they have no other choice. Just joking. Okay, so now before we take feedback from the juniors who joined now freshly, I'd like to invite Dr. Vasu Reddy sir, a senior professor of anatomy, who is going to definitely get us a good feedback from the fresh students. So I invite you, sir, to give your wonderful words of advice. You're going to enjoy sir's class. This is a promise.
Respected Director Madam, Dean, Principal, Vice Principal, Administrative, Academic, other senior professors and colleagues, parents, and students. At the outset, the basic point is to congratulate you because you got a seat in a very sacred and a very futuristic profession, that is the medical profession. So probably all of your dreams for the past so many years, the dreams of yourself, your parents are fulfilled now, and you are right now in the campus of a medical college. You have ultimately joined a very prestigious institute where you are getting your degree in the form of MBBS. That most advantage that's going to be here is that you will have exposure both for the broad specialties and as well the super specialties, because in many of the medical colleges, they'll not be seeing the CT, MRI, PET scan like that, but here you'll have the greatest opportunity of having good exposure even for the super specialty courses. So getting seat in a medical career is only beginning of that. Don't think that it's the end of the issue. In the case of medical profession, always you have to feel that you're always unsettled. In spite of your degrees, in spite of your practice, you're always unsettled. In medical profession, unsettlement is a type of settlement. So wherever unsettled is a type of settlement, should always try to enjoy that. So this is the profession where a lot of sacrifice, lot of devotion, lot of regularity, lot of discipline, lot of inquisitive nature to learn things. They're all very, very essential for you to come up in flying colors. And you should also try to compete with the public now or the patients who are well equipped with the knowledge based on Google knowledge or whatever it is. So doctors should not lag behind the knowledge of the patient. So you should be very careful in dealing with the society. You should try to acquire good knowledge. A lot of regularity is very, very essential in medical profession, apart from the regular hard work, of course. Why I'm telling about regularity? Because people say about 80% of attendance is a must to appear for exam. It doesn't mean that you should be exactly 80%. That 20% is only extra leverage whenever you've got a problem, health problem, family problem, or personal problem, whatever it is, it's only extra leverage. So don't think that 80% is a mandatory and you have to fulfill only that. Because these things we have been seeing, for example, in our faculty of anatomy, I deal with embryology, that is development there. I see students who come to the classes at the time of pregnancy or conceiving and reappear at the time of delivery. So in between what happens, you'll not be knowing. So a lot of regularity, a lot of continuity is very, very essential in medical profession. So one may be wondered that once you start learning the subject there, anyhow we are going to forget. See, the purpose of knowing thing is only to forget, but the advantage of knowing things and forgetting is you'll have acquaintance once you take the book back. Once you go to the final year, you get some doubt and you'll be going to the appropriate book, appropriate page, appropriate chapter. You will try to verify that. But if you are going to read that at that time as a first instance, it becomes difficult for you. Many people at the time of orals exam, they will say, we have forgotten. And remember, you can afford to forget provided you know it. Unfortunately, many students forget without knowing. So unless you know that, you cannot afford to forget, but you will say that you have forgotten there. So that is not correct. So a lot of regularity is essential. And when you choose your seat in the class, only first 3 benches, they'll be very active there. Rest of all people, they'll be simply sitting in back benches. I'm not underestimating because all people cannot sit in front benches, but the regular attitude is if you go back to the back benches, you start relaxing there. So the best place to relax, of course, in the modern days is the student in the college and the government servant in his office. So these are the 2 areas where people start relaxing there. So never try to be like that. Try to be very, very sincere, honest. Try to devote best of your attention. Try to learn things. Try to be good doctors. And try to fulfill your ambitions and a lot of ambitions of your parents. Don't get satisfied with MBBS. Try to go for specialty, super specialty. Try to have your own imprints in society. Try to earn name. Money will automatically come there. And ultimately, having admitted in this particular college, I wish you all the best in medical career and all the best for the parents who got their children admitted here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words. Now I invite Dr. Umameshwar, sir, Professor of Pharmacology and Head, to deliver his address.
Om Namo Venkateshaya. Respected Director cum Vice Chancellor, Madam, Dean, sir, and my senior professors, junior professors, and all my colleagues and students. It's already been enlightened to you about the medical profession, how we have to carry out. Most of the time, you can see the medical logos or in the medical colleges, the logos present all from the ancient history. There will be 4 Ds mentioned in around to that logo called the divine, dignity, discipline, and the dedication. If you notice in any of the college logos, which is a medical profession, all these 4 Ds are present. As such, all of our senior professors and experts in the life and the medical profession has explained you how these 4 elements will play a major role in this. Medical profession is a learning process for a lifetime. In this, the first step of this is just an MBBS. As such, sir said, indefinite security. It is a just first step where we need to have the strong first step to have the long journey of the future. So up to the level of a practice, as I said, most of them said that the class in time, all these 4 elements, definitely if you can implement properly, and if you can read the textbooks, as Dr. Mohan sir said, the searching in the different universities is mentioned, called Twitter and all these things will not be there. More than our teachings, more than our, the classrooms, the other best textbooks for you is the patient. Here in the pre and clinicals, you'll be purely knowing about what we teach you. You'll learn from us. You implement the same what we'll learn in a 3rd year. So patient is a textbook of Davidson. Patient is the best textbook of Harrison for the medicine. So if you can properly dedicate on the way you interact with the patient and get beautiful knowledge from the patient. So that is another one which we need to concentrate every time when you go for the long duration. If you have successful outcome of the MBBS, then these are all the parameters which you can come out well from the MBBS. So I said, as it is a first step, you need to go a long journey, how we can go ahead with it. So the journeys which they mentioned, like our director madam, who has gone through the 5 years course and has the dedicated work, we can take some examples of the professors. Most of the time, the attitude of a professor, the knowledge, the behavior, it will be copied for the lifetime. I still copy, I still remember those who are not this on this air, how my professors there in the 1980s. I remember. So all those things will count for you, and every subject, including your own colleagues, seniors and juniors and professors, everybody is, you can learn a lot from them. Even from the medical profession usually teaches not only the subject, not only the way of how to treat the patient, it also will give you the behavior. It also will give you an attitude and all these things. So I hope, I congratulate all the students who successful in the getting the seat in Padmavati Medical College. And it is a proud college. Rather than I say we are very good, at the end of the journey, you will say it is very good. So that is the real thing which we expect it from the students, that you feel this journey of 5.5 years is a wonderful in the medical college. We always say we are good, but we want to listen also from you that we are good in all the means. So we have excellent faculty as such. The Vasudev Reddy sir said, the colleges with almost we have more than 1920 super specialities, which we can liberally utilize them. This facility is very rare, both in Telangana and if you can inquire in Andhra Pradesh. The number of super specialties and broad specialties we have, and the investigation authenticity we have is wonderful. If you can utilize, I think you will be the good pearls in the history of the medicine. Thank you all for this opportunity, and best of luck for your kind of future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words. Now we'll go on to the session where we're going to get feedback from the newcomers, and the parents who are online can unmute and talk. Anybody who wants to give feedback after hearing this address by all the dignitaries in the dais? Okay, so we, as some people have taken the effort to come here, so it is suggested by Dean sir to ask the students to introduce yourself. So those who have taken the effort to come here and be with us here today, live on this program, you can please introduce yourself and give your feedback. So the mic will be passed on to you, and the newcomers, please raise your hand so the mic will come to you. Where are the new joinees, first year? Yes, please raise your hand. We will not know who to give the mic. Your name and from where you are coming. Raise your hands. So we have to demonstrate also. See, raise your hand like this. Nobody? Freshers. Ah. Okay.
ఈ రోజు అడ్మిషన్ వచ్చి జాయిన్ అయిన అందరూ చేతులు ఎత్తండి.
Okay.
ఒకరి తర్వాత ఒకళ్ళు మైక్ లో మీ పేరు చెప్పి మిగతావన్నీ పాస్ చేస్తూ వెళ్ళండి. అర్థమైందా?
పేరు ఊరు చెప్పి మైక్ పాస్ చేయండి. ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ కూడా చెప్పొచ్చు కావాలంటే మైక్ లో.
అండ్ మీ ఫీడ్. గుడ్.
My name is Sri Shruti and I'm from Brisbane. Good morning, my name is Helga.
You will need feedback also to us. Not name, just name.
First of all, my wishes to all the dignitaries over here. My name is Neetu Vashita and I'm from Tirupati. And yeah, I've heard a lot of positive feedback for this institution. And today I'm very happy and satisfied after seeing all this. And I'm really happy to step in here. And yeah, I'm very excited to start my new phase and the most important one of my life. Yeah, I'll try my level best to utilize all the opportunities of here and
Your name and Please.
Hindu Varshita from Tirupati. Good morning. My name is Deepika and I am from Chennai. I hope I will use this opportunity to become the student. I am Vidya and from Chennai. I am very excited to start this journey. Thank you.
Your name and place you didn't say. And your parents also can introduce. Parents also can introduce. The parents going to Japan.
My
Parents.
father name is Sudhakar. He is here. My mother name is G. Bharat.
So
Myself, P. Daksha Sanjana. I am from Tirupati and I'm eagerly waiting to look forward for all the classes and everything. As I learned, I heard so many things from the dignitaries and students. I'm just very waiting to look for them.
your parents, please tell your introduce.
My father name is Sanjay Kumar and my mother name is Dhanlakshmi. Good morning all. My name is V. Shalpadya. I am from Vellore. My father name is Kiran Kumar and my mother name is Vijay Kumari. I'm really blessed to get to speak in this college and I'm very eagerly looking forward to joining the classes and start my journey. Thank you. My name is Hashika. My father name is Chandramani. He is Government Degree College lecturer Srikanasti. I am so excited to start this journey. I got a very positive feedback regarding this college from my surroundings. And yeah, I'm very excited to start this journey in this college. Thank you. Morning, Commander. My name is Marichandra. I am from Srikanasti. I'm very happy to be in this college. I would like good feedback about this college from my experience and my colleagues. My father is Krishna, he is a farmer. And I'm very happy to be here. I'm here very positively about this college. I'm very excited to be here. And I think the future goes well and great in this college. I'm very positive. We all study well and respect our teachers too. And think we will get great support from our seniors. Thank you.
We also expect support from you by studying.
One girl, my name is Shani. My father name is and he is a teacher. My mother name is Vivian, and she is a college. I'm very happy to have to get to see you in this college. Good morning, everyone. My name is Shamati Harshita. My father name is Rashika Raju. My mother name is Lakshmi Devi. I'm very excited to start this journey. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mazinda from Tirupati. My father is Naguna Reddy. My mother is Vajrakshmi. I'm waiting for this journey to start soon. Thank you. My name is Arjunila. I am from Chitu. My father's name is Ashnamra Chaturaj. He is a private employee. And my mother is Nirmala. She is a government employee in the same field. I got a good motivation from her to join in this field and get such an encouragement. And the same thing, I am eagerly waiting from the professor to have the same achievement. And thank you for giving this opportunity. Good morning, everyone. My name is Aishwarya. My father name is Vinod Kumar. He's a businessman, and my mom, she is Vishnu Priya. She is a homemaker. I'm really very happy to get into this college, and I give all the love best and become a good doctor in the future. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, this is Suha. My father name is S. Mohammed Hussain, and my mother name is K. Fatma Abdul Rahman. I'm from Tirupati. I am very excited to join this college, and I convey my best regards to all my classmates, and thank you. Good morning to all the dignitaries present on the dais. My name is Shanti. My father's name is Mohan Rao. My mother's name is Revati. I am very happy to join Padmavati. Thank you. My name is Monica. I am from Tirupati, and my father's name is
When my father he is an IAS officer, and my mother name is K. Vani, and she is doctor, gynecologist, and so I'm very happy.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Srikanth. I'm from Srikanth. My father name is K. Sri Krishna and my mother name is K. Kundishwari. I'm very pleased to start my journey in this college. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Vaishnavi. My father's name is Anand Kumar and my mother name is Meena Kumari. I am from Tiruchanur and I hope for a very good journey in this college. Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to all of you. My name is S. Pujita and my father is Dr. S.V. Prasad. My mother is Bharati Devi. Yes, I am feeling really happy. After all, after I see everything over here, I feel that I chose the right college and institution to study. Thank you. Good morning, all. This is Udeshri and my father name is Priyanka and my mother name is Prada. I am very grateful to be here and thank you. Hi all, I am Mokshita from Chandragiri and my father name is Praveen Reddy and my mother name is Shweta. I wish all luck for everyone and I hope I will get a good time here. Good morning to all the dignitaries. I am Snehalata and my father is S. Narasimha Reddy, my mother is Bhuvneshwari. I have heard many positive feedbacks about this college. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. This is G. Vishma from Tirupati. My father name is Mr. G. Kishore. My mother name is Mrs. G. Sarla. I'm really very excited to go on here. Thank you.
Good morning, one and all. I am Tarika Fali from Nagari. My father name is Mubarak. My mother name is Firdaus. I am very happy to be part of this college. And I hope I have a good journey here. Thank you. Good morning, respected dignitaries on the dais and my dear parents and students. Myself, I am Anand Trustee and my father's name is Mukesh and my mother's name is Mahadevi. I am feeling really very elated for getting admission into this college and I hope I would utilize my time in a better way and I want to become a good doctor. My father name is Nabi, he is an engineer, and my mother name is Natya. She is an housewife. I'm very excited to start my new journey. Thank you all. Good morning, everyone. This is Shishina from Kadapa. My father's name is Shardana and my mother's name is Vinova. And I'm glad to be a student here. Thank you. Morning to everyone, myself Asma Kausar and my father name is Sardar and my mother is Javi. I'm very glad to be here.
I request the students to come forward. To leave their parents' hands for today, please come forward. Students, please come forward and sit with your other friends. Any other student from you?
పేరెంట్స్ ఎవరైనా మాట్లాడాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మాట్లాడచ్చు. పేరెంట్స్ కెన్ గివ్ ఫీడ్బ్యాక్. Okay, anybody online wants to give your feedback? Online ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఎవరైనా మాట్లాడాలనుకుంటే ప్లీజ్ అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకొని మాట్లాడచ్చు. సో వన్ మైక్ అక్కడ వెనకాలి.
Well, good morning, Ananda. I'm Dr. S. Prasad, former professor in the Department of Agricultural Extension Education, AC Agricultural College, Tirupati. So, I congratulate all the students and their parents who have secured the medicine seat in this college. They have made their dreams come through. So I start with saying that the relationship is the most important, as the dignitaries and the Dayas Vengama Madam, Dean Sir, Sharan Singh Sir, and other teachers, professors who are here for the students' sake, that we're talking about the punctuality and all those things. Relationship is a major important thing. All the teachers are your well-wishers. The well-wishers, this starts from the mother, and then father, and then guru. Guru means who is driving away the ignorance, selfishness, and the evilness. So as the beings are told actually. So all these things should happen with you, and you should spend good time in this college. About the feedback, already we got good feedback about this college, so we have given the options. And we did not try to change the options. So as in comparison with other medical colleges, this college is very good. That's what the other parents also have told. And the teachers are also very good. Perhaps anatomy is the most boring subject. And by seeing Vasudev Reddy sir, I think we learn anatomy very easily. And then as other relationships, as a doctor, if the patient is coming to you, all the worries and the ailment should be over. So that is the relationship what you have to maintain. So for this, punctuality is the most important thing. Teachers need not beg you to come to the classes in time or attend the classes with interest. You have to do it by yourself. Self-direction means you should forget all other things and then come to the classes and listen to your teachers very carefully, very interestingly. I wish all of you the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You also being a teacher have correctly identified the pain of the teacher. Come on time and study. So this is what you can do, service to your parents and your teachers and improve your own life. So any other parent, you want to matladarukunna?
I would like to share my thoughts in Telugu. So, Sri Padmavati Medical College for Women Best College. ఎందుకంటే నేను ఇక్కడ తిరుపతిలో నేటివ్ దూరం ఫలం లేదు అయినా కూడా నేను ఇక్కడ తిరుపతిలో చదువుతున్నాను. కానీ నేను కూడా ఒక మంచి టీటీడీ కాలేజీలో శ్రీ గోవిందరాజ స్వామి ఆస్థానంలో చదివాను కాబట్టి టీటీడీ కాలేజెస్ హాస్టల్స్ ఎలా ఉంటాయనేది నాకు చాలా బాగా తెలుసు. సో అందుకే వేరే కాలేజెస్ ఛాన్స్ ఉన్నా కూడా మా డాక్టర్ ఇక్కడే తిరుపతిలో ఉన్న టీటీడీ శ్రీ పద్మావతి కాలేజీలోనే జాయిన్ చేయించడం నాకు నిజంగా సంతోషదాయకం. ఎందుకంటే అంత డిసిప్లైన్, సేఫ్టీ, సెక్యూరిటీ అనేది టీటీడీ విద్యా సంస్థలు ఉంటాయి. కాబట్టి అటువంటి కాలేజీలో సీట్ రావడం ఒక గొప్ప అదృష్టంగా భావిస్తున్నాము. అదేవిధంగా స్విమ్స్ హాస్పిటల్ గురించి చిన్నప్పటి నుంచి మేము విన్నాము అనమాట. అంత మంచి హాస్పిటల్లో ట్రీట్మెంట్ తీసుకోవడమే ఒక కళగా భావించాలి మేము. అలాంటిది మన పిల్లలు ఇక్కడ చేరడం అనేది నిజంగా దేవుడు ఇచ్చిన వరంగా భావిస్తున్నాము. సో అటువంటి మంచి కాలేజీలో సీట్ రావడం అనేది అందరికీ సాధ్యమయ్యే విషయం కాదు. అది మీరు సాధించారు కాబట్టి మీ జర్నీ ఇక్కడ బాగా స్టార్ట్ చేయాలని చెప్పి కోరుకుంటున్నాను. అదేవిధంగా ఇంతకుముందు సీనియర్స్ లెక్చరర్స్ అందరూ చెప్పారు, డాక్టర్ ప్రొఫెషన్ అనేది చాలా మంచి ప్రొఫెషన్. దీన్ని మీరు మంచి హృదయంతో ఈ జర్నీ అనేది ఎలా స్టార్ట్ చేయాలంటే సమాజ సేవ కోసం మనము ఈ ఫీల్డ్ ఎంచుకున్నాం అనేది మన మనసులో రావాలన్నమాట. సో మనము సమాజ సేవ కోసం నిజంగా పేరెంట్స్ కు నా యొక్క హృదయపూర్వక ధన్యవాదాలు. ఎందుకంటే సమాజ శ్రేయస్సు కొరకు మన పిల్లల్ని మనం మెడికల్ ఫీల్డ్ లో పంపిస్తున్నాము. బట్ అదే లైఫ్ లాంగ్ వాళ్ళు సమాజ సేవలోనే ఉంటారు. కాబట్టి మీరందరూ సమాజ సేవ చేయాలనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఈ మంచి కాలేజీలో మంచి డాక్టర్స్ గా రావాలని కోరుకుంటూ జీవితాంతం మీరు సమాజ సేవ అంటే మనీ మైండెడ్ కాకుండా సమాజ సేవ చేయాలనే ఉద్దేశంతో డాక్టర్స్ ఎదగాలని చెప్పి కోరుకుంటూ మరొకసారి అందరికీ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ అండ్ ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
పెద్దలకి వేదిక ముందు స్టూడెంట్స్ కి తల్లిదండ్రులకి నమస్కారం. ఈ పద్మావతి విశ్వవిద్యాలయంలో మెడికల్ కాలేజీలో సీట్ రావడం చాలా గొప్ప వరం మనకి, మన పిల్లలకి. పెద్ద స్థాయి ఉపాధ్యాయుల నుంచి చిన్న స్థాయి ఎంప్లాయ్ వరకు మన పిల్లలు, మన తల్లిదండ్రులుగా మన పిల్లలకు చెప్పాల్సిన బాధ్యత వాళ్ళని గౌరవించాలని చిన్న పెద్ద తేడా లేకుండా గౌరవిస్తూ, మీకు వచ్చిన ర్యాంకు కొద్ది కాలం ఎంజాయ్ చేయండి, సీట్ వచ్చిన గర్వాన్ని తల ఎత్తుకోకుండా ఉపాధ్యాయుని అందరినీ గౌరవిస్తూ వృత్తిని, ప్రధానంగా డాక్టర్ వృత్తి అంటే చాలా నిబద్ధత ఉంటున్నది, ఓర్పుతో ఉంటున్నది. ఆ వృత్తిని, ఆ ఉపాధ్యాయుని గౌరవిస్తూ గర్వాన్ని తగ్గించుకొని ముందుకెళ్ళాలని ప్రతి స్టూడెంట్ కి నేను సలహా ఇస్తున్నాను. ధన్యవాదాలు సార్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్. ఎనీబడి ఆన్లైన్ ఎవరైనా మాట్లాడాలనుకుంటే మాట్లాడచ్చు.
డైరెక్టర్ మేడం, ప్రొఫెసర్స్ అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నా పేరు రాజగోపాల్ రెడ్డి కార్రెడ్డి. నేను వైద్య విద్యా ప్రవేశాలలో ఎలా ఎంట్రన్స్ ఎగ్జామ్ ముందు కూడా వాళ్ళకి కౌన్సిలింగ్ ఇస్తూ, వైద్య విద్యా ప్రవేశాలలో వాళ్ళు ఏ విధంగా విద్యార్థులు తమ కళలను సాకారం చేసుకునేందుకు చిన్నప్పటి నుండి వాళ్ళ తల్లిదండ్రుల యొక్క కళలను సాకారం చేసుకునేందుకు ఇక్కడ ఎంబీబీఎస్ ప్రవేశాల్లో వాళ్ళు ఎదుర్కొంటున్న సమస్యల దగ్గర నుండి కూడా వాళ్ళు ఎంబీబీఎస్ ప్రవేశాల్లో చేరాలంటే ఎంత టెన్షన్ తో వాళ్ళు 2 సంవత్సరాలు ఇంటర్మీడియట్ కోర్సుని పూర్తి చేసుకుని లాంగ్ టర్మ్ కూడా పూర్తి చేసుకుని ఎంబీబీఎస్ ప్రవేశాలలో వాళ్ళు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు. ఇక్కడ ఒక కళను సాకారం చేసుకునేందుకు ఎంబీబీఎస్ ప్రవేశాల్లో మంచి కళాశాలను వాళ్ళు సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుని ఇక్కడికి వచ్చారు. విద్యార్థులంతా కూడా మీరు ఏ విధంగా అయితే కష్టపడి చదివి డాక్టర్ కావాలనే కళను నెరవేర్చుకునేందుకు ఇక్కడికి వచ్చారు. ఇక్కడ మంచి ప్లాట్ఫామ్, మంచి కళాశాలను, వన్ ఆఫ్ ద బెస్ట్ కాలేజ్ ఇన్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. అదే ఉమెన్స్ కాలేజ్ కూడా భారతదేశంలో మంచి కాలేజీగా, 2వ కాలేజీగా పద్మావతి ఉమెన్స్ కాలేజ్ ఉంది. మన తిరుమల తిరుపతి దేవస్థానం ఆ కలియుగ వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామి పాదాల చెంత ఇంత మంచి ఫ్యాకల్టీ ఉన్న సంస్థలో, ఇంత ఆర్గనైజేషన్, సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ ఉన్న వైద్య కళాశాలలో చదవడం అంటే చాలా చాలా అదృష్టంగా భావించాలి. ప్రతి విద్యార్థి కూడా మనం ఎంబీబీఎస్ ప్రవేశాల్లో మనం జాయిన్ అయిన తర్వాత మనం ముందుకు ప్రజాసేవని, వైద్య రంగంలో ముందు మనం ప్రజలకు ఏ విధంగా మనం సేవ చేయాలనే దృక్పథంతో మనం ముందుకెళ్ళాలి. మీ యొక్క లక్ష్యాలను మీరు ఉన్నత శిఖరాలను మీరు చేరుకోవాలని నేను కోరుకుంటూ అందరికీ ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్ చెప్తున్నాను. విద్యార్థులంతా కూడా ఎంబీబీఎస్ కోర్సు మీరు ఇక్కడ ప్రొఫెసర్స్ ఏ విధంగా మీరు అధ్యాపకుల చేత విద్యను అభ్యసించి పీజీ సీట్లు మీరు సంపాదించాలని అందరికీ ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్ చెప్తూ నేను మీ రాజగోపాల్.
Thank you, sir. So, anybody else wants to talk online? Online, you want to matladanukuntunnara? Please unmute. We can move ahead with the next program.
Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Please switch on your video and audio both.
Actually, video indulo anta clarity undadu, ma'am. So,
Okay.
Ma'am, my name is Karuna Bai, madam. I am from Anantapur. నిజంగా చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది. ఈ యొక్క మూమెంట్ లైఫ్ లో వస్తుంది అనేది ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేయడమే చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది. ఇట్స్ రియల్లీ ఆర్ ప్రెషర్ అన్నమాట. పద్మావతి కాలేజ్ లో సీట్ రావడం, అసలు మెడిసిన్ సీట్ రావడం అనేది ఒక రియల్లీ గ్రేట్ ప్రెషర్. అది కూడా మంచి కాలేజ్, ఆంధ్రాలోనే మంచి పేరున్న కాలేజ్ లో సీట్ రావడం అనేది అది నిజంగా పేరెంట్స్ రుణం ఎలా తీర్చుకోవాలి అని అనుకునే మూమెంట్ లో ఇలాంటి ఒక అవకాశం వచ్చి పేరెంట్స్ రుణం తీర్చుకునే ఛాన్స్ రావడం అనేది మాకు లైఫ్ లోనే బిగ్ అచీవ్మెంట్ ఇది. అంటే మొత్తం పూర్తిగా రుణం తీర్చుకున్నట్టయితే కాదు, ఇది 50% రుణం తీర్చుకున్నట్టే అనిపిస్తుంది నాకైతే. సీట్ రావడం అనేది ఒక పెద్ద విషయం కాబట్టి. అండ్ దీన్ని ఇలాగే మంచిగా చదువుకొని మంచిగా పేరెంట్స్ కి పేరు తెచ్చి సొసైటీకి ఉపయోగపడేలాగా మేము ముందు ఇప్పుడు ఉన్న యూత్ మొత్తం సొసైటీకి ఎలా ఉపయోగపడాలనే దాని మీదుగానే ఆలోచించాలి. అండ్ ఈ సోషల్ మీడియా ప్లాట్‌ఫార్మ్స్ అడ్డం పెట్టుకొని చెడుగా కాకుండా సొసైటీకి యూజ్ అయ్యేలాగా వాళ్ళు గూడా ఆలోచన చేయాలి. అండ్ మేము గూడా అలాగే ముందు ముందు ఫార్వర్డ్ అవుతాము. మంచిగా చదువుకొని సొసైటీకి యూజ్ అవుతాము. పేరెంట్స్‌కి మంచి పేరు తెచ్చి పెడతాము. మీకు గూడా ఇన్‌స్టిట్యూట్‌కి, కాలేజ్‌కి మంచి పేరు తెచ్చి పెడతామని అయితే హామీ ఇస్తున్నాను. థాంక్ యూ మేడం ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. నైస్ లిస్నింగ్ టు యూ. చాలా స్పష్టంగా మాట్లాడావు. మంచి
థాంక్ యూ.
ఆలోచన ఉంది. సో వి
థాంక్
వెరీ
యూ.
హ్యాపీ టు
యెస్
బి
మ్యామ్.
రిసీవింగ్ యూ. ఓకే. ఐ హోప్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ స్ప్రెడ్ ద సేమ్ మెసేజ్ టు ఆల్ యువర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. చెత్తగా మీడియా ప్లాట్‌ఫార్మ్ అన్నావు. చాలా బాగా చెప్పావు. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
థాంక్ యూ మ్యామ్. థాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ మేడం.
ఓకే.
ఓకే మ్యామ్.
ఓకే. ఎనీబడీ ఎల్స్ వాంట్స్ టు టాక్? ఇంకెవరైనా మాట్లాడాలా? ఓకే. So now nobody is there. I'll call Dr. Nagaraj sir, Professor of Community Medicine. You're going to meet sir from the first year to third year. Sir will be with you. He will be in your journey. Sir is going to deliver his address.
I'll just take 2 minutes. Respected Director cum VC Madam, Dean sir, and other principal sir, and other dignitaries on the dais. Very hearty congratulations to all the students and their parents, and it is really special day for you. And 2 things I would like to say, very important. I feel that each individual is different. Okay. And each individual, 2 things we have to achieve. One is happiness. The other one is strength. 2 things. సంతోషంగా ఉన్నది వేరే పరిస్థితులు బట్టి, వేరే ఫ్యామిలీ బట్టి, ఆర్ మనం ఏం అచీవ్ చేసాము దాన్ని బట్టి ఉంటుంది. కానీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఏంటంటే ఏ పరిస్థితుల్లో అయినా నేను సంతోషంగా ఉండాలి ప్రతి ఇండివిజువల్. దట్ ఈస్ వన్ థింగ్. ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే బలం, స్ట్రాంగ్గా ఉండాలి. వాట్ ఎవర్ పరిస్థితులకు ఉన్నా కూడా మెంటలీ, ఫిజికలీ హెల్త్ చూసుకొని స్ట్రాంగ్గా ఉండాలి. ఇది ఒక విషయం. రెండో విషయం ఏంటంటే వీఆర్ ఆల్ డ్రివెన్ యాజ్ ఇండివిజువల్స్ ఇన్ సొసైటీ. సమాజంలో 2 డైరెక్షన్స్, ఒకటి పవర్, ఒకటి సర్వీస్. పవర్ అంటే మనీ, సోషల్ పొజిషన్, సమాజంలో మన గురించి ఏమనుకుంటారు, మనం వీఆర్ మోర్ డ్రివెన్. సేవా దృక్పథము అన్నది కూడా ముఖ్యము. అది ఇప్పుడు సమాజంలో ప్రజలు ఏమనుకుంటున్నారంటే సేవా దృక్పథము తక్కువ అవుతుంది, ఎక్కువ అందరము వీఆర్ బికమింగ్ పవర్ సెంటర్డ్ అని. కానీ మెడికల్ కాలేజ్ ప్రొఫెసర్స్గా, టీచర్స్గా మేము ఈ సేవా దృక్పథం పెంపొందించాలనుకుంటున్నాము. మా ప్రయత్నం మేము చేస్తాము. బట్ పేరెంట్స్గా ఇట్ డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ యూ. Of course, we all need position and money, but you should serve the society. That is what the people expect. So you will do a wonderful job, I'm sure, and we have very eminent, faculty, professors who will really train you well. And I wish you all the best. And thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Sanvi Agarwal, your senior. She wants to give feedback.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sanvi Agarwal, currently in first year. And it's quite funny, I'm speaking here as a senior today. So I congratulate all my juniors and their parents for finally making it to the Divine course. And I remember sitting right there 8 months back and having those feelings, scared, frightened, excited. And I feel you all, it's completely normal. I was sitting right there and I remember the same setup, and we were asked that if some student wants to speak something. So I spoke these lines. I want to quote these again. So it's called a divine course from a divine place. Everything ended well in space. Our seniors feeding us in a silver spoon. Hope we forget our hometown soon. What made us choose this place? We have made to this college. It's whose grace. Our marks and ranks are just mere. Trust me, Sri Venkateshwar is the one who pulled us here. So it's really beautiful, and it's a big fact that there is someone up there taking care of us. So we should always be thankful to God. I wish you all the best, and I wish you all the luck. There'll be times you'll feel scared, you'll be scolded by your professors, but it's completely normal. They are there for us, they feel for us. So congratulations and all the best. Thank you.
లేటెస్ట్ అయినా కూడా చాలా స్వీట్గా చెప్పింది కదా. లార్డ్ వెంకటేశ్వర pulled us all perfectly, you said. Lord Venkateshwara has pulled us all here to be here together for a purpose. So let's move together happily. Okay. So now we have the most awaited address by a respected Director cum Vice Chancellor Madam, Dr. Vengamma Madam, who is the most respected personality. I have been associate madam for past 20 years, and there are no words to express our respect to madam. I invite madam to deliver an address.
My dear students, I'm very happy to be today's orientation program. ఇంతకు ముందు మా కొలీగ్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ అందరూ కూడా మీకు ప్రొఫెషన్ గురించి అని అందరూ చెప్పారు, మీకు అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటాను. యాజ్ అ ప్రోటోకాల్ నేను లాస్ట్ మాట్లాడమన్నా కాబట్టి మొనాటమస్ గా మాట్లాడే కంటే కొన్ని స్లైడ్స్ పెట్టి మాట్లాడదామని ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యాను. నిజంగా ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేసిన విద్యార్థులందరికీ, అలాగే ఆన్లైన్లో ఉన్న విద్యార్థులకు, పేరెంట్స్ అందరికీ నా ధన్యవాదాలు. మీరు మా మీద నమ్మకం ఉంచి ఈ శ్రీ పద్మావతి మహిళా మెడికల్ కాలేజీ చూస్ చేసినందుకు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. ఇక్కడికి విచ్చేసిన మీ అందరికీ, తల్లిదండ్రులకు, ఆన్లైన్ ఆఫ్లైన్, ఐ బ్రింగ్ గ్రీటింగ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ శ్రీ వెంకటేశ్వర ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ Medical Sciences, Sri Padmavati College for Women, MCW. I think prayer gurinchi andaru chepparu. I think everybody should start journey in their life. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amrutangamaya. Oh God lead. Ante అసత్యం నుంచి సత్యం తెలుసుకునేదానికి, డార్క్నెస్ ఆర్ ఇగ్నరెన్స్ నుంచి నాకు లైట్ దారి చూపించమని. మృత్యోర్మ అమృతంగమయ అంటే మార్టల్ నుంచి, డెత్ నుంచి ఇమ్మార్టాలిటీ, మరణం నుంచి అమరణం ఎలా సాధించాలి, ఇది ప్రతి మనిషికి అవసరమైనది. దీని గురించి ఇంకా ఎక్కువ అర్థం చేసుకుంటే లిటరల్ మీనింగ్ కాకుండా బేసిక్ గా మనం ఏం సాధించాలన్నది మనలో మనకు ఒక ఇది ఉండాలి. అలాగే మనలో మనకు ఒక తృష్ణ ఉండాలి. మన అజ్ఞానం నుంచి, డార్క్నెస్ నుంచి ఎలా వెలుగు తెచ్చుకోవాలి. ఎందుకంటే దిస్ ఈస్ ద లైఫ్ స్టేజ్ వేర్ యూ హావ్ ఎంటర్డ్ ఇంటు ఏ కంప్లీట్ ట్రాన్సాక్షన్, అండ్ ద ఫీల్డ్ విచ్ యూ హావ్ చోసన్ టు మేక్ యాజ్ మెనీ పీపుల్ యాజ్ పాసిబుల్ ఫ్రమ్ Mrityorma Amrutangamaya, try to make immortal is possible. Just want to, people who familiar locally may know, but fortunately, this I think you are the 9th batch of students. This college was started in 2014. The 14 అప్పుడు మీకు అందరికీ తెలుసు, state separation with lot of సమైకాంధ్ర అజిటేషన్. అసలు ఈ కాలేజీ ఇస్తూ వస్తుందో లేదో, స్టార్ట్ అవుతుందో లేదో అని అందరికీ భయంగా ఉండింది. అట్లీస్ట్ నేను అప్పుడు డైరెక్టర్గా ఉన్నప్పుడు వస్తుందో రాదో అనుకున్నాను. కానీ ఐడియా ఆఫ్ ఈ కాలేజీ పెట్టడం మాత్రం నాకన్నా 10 ఏళ్లకు ముందే స్టార్ట్ అయింది, 14 ముందే. మీరు అందరూ చూసుంటారు, మామూలుగా ఎక్కడైనా ఒక మెడికల్ కాలేజ్ ఎంబీబీఎస్ స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది, ఎండి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది, డిఎం స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఇక్కడ ఇంతకుముందు చెప్పారు వక్తలు, ఇది సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ, వెరీ ఫ్యూ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్ ఇలా ఫెసిలిటీ ఉంటుంది. స్టూడెంట్స్ కు అడ్వాంటేజ్, ఎందుకంటే అందరూ ఎంబీబీఎస్ అయిన తర్వాత, ఎండి అయిన తర్వాత సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ కాబట్టి ఎంబీబీఎస్ వాడికి ఆ ఆపర్చునిటీ ఉండదు. కానీ మన దేశంలో 2-3 ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్స్ మాత్రమే స్టార్ట్ విత్ సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీస్. ఒకటి మీరు అందరూ చూసుంటారు, పీజీఐ చండీగఢ్, పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ ఆఫ్ చండీగఢ్. ఈవెన్ టుడే మన భారతదేశంలో #1 పోస్ట్ గ్రాడ్యుయేట్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్. అలాగా ఈ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ కూడా 1987-88లో ఎన్టీ రామారావు ఉన్నప్పుడు స్విమ్ స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీగా మాత్రమే స్టార్ట్ చేసింది. తర్వాత అప్పుడు సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీలో హార్ట్, బ్రెయిన్, కిడ్నీ 3 స్పెషాలిటీ మాత్రమే స్టార్ట్ చేసింది. ఎందుకంటే నేను చెప్పగలుగుతున్నాను, ఐఎమ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫౌండర్ ఫ్యాకల్టీ. ఐ జాయిన్ దిస్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ నవంబర్ 92 అండ్ ఈ 17 నవంబర్ వస్తే I will be completing my 30 years of journey in this place. Institute start అవ్వకముందే జాయిన్ అయ్యాను. ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది 93 ఫిబ్రవరి 26. కానీ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్ స్టార్ట్ అవ్వకముందు ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ అని అరేంజ్ చేసుకునేదానికి there was some people to join. I'm fortunate enough to join even before the institute. అప్పుడు ఆ ఫస్ట్ 3 months, ఎందుకంటే ఇంజనీర్లు బిల్డింగ్ కట్టిపోతే ఏ వార్డులో ఎలా ఉండాలి అవన్నీ కూడా మేము యాజ్ అ 9th person యూస్ టు అడ్వకేట్ ఆర్ నర్సెస్కి ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేయడం అలా. కాబట్టి ఈ ఇన్స్టిట్యూట్లోని ప్రతి గోడ, ప్రతి ఇటుక ఐ నో ఇట్ వెరీ వెల్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ మై 30 years of almost my life of 3 decades in this place. అలా సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీలో స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి డెవలప్ అయిన తర్వాత then we realized common branches like medicine, surgery ఇవి లేకపోతే ఓన్లీ సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ కష్టం. అందుకని రివర్స్ లో ఎండి సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ డిఎం ఎంసీఎస్ స్టార్ట్ చేశాక ఎండీస్ పెట్టాం. లైక్ మెడిసిన్, సర్జరీ, రేడియాలజీ, పెథాలజీ ఇవన్నీ సబ్ స్పెషాలిటీస్ లేకపోతే ప్యూర్ సూపర్ స్పెషాలిటీ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్. ఆఫ్టర్ 2003 నుంచి కోర్సు స్టార్ట్ చేసాం, 10 ఏళ్ళు పట్టింది. తర్వాత ఎండి స్టార్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత దెన్ వి రియలైజ్ ఈ ఫెసిలిటీస్ అంతా ఉన్నప్పుడు మీకు అందరికీ తెలుసు, ఇండియాలో డాక్టర్ పేషెంట్ రేషియో చాలా ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. మామూలుగా అయితే ప్రతి 1000 మందికి ఒక డాక్టర్ ఉండాలి. అలాంటప్పుడు వై కాంట్ వి స్టార్ట్ వన్ కాలేజ్ అని ఈ జెనెసిస్ మాత్రం 2006-7లో స్టార్ట్ అయింది. ఎలాగైనా కాలేజ్ పెట్టాలని ఎండీస్ పెట్టిన తర్వాత అప్పుడు దగ్గరలోనే ఎస్వి మెడికల్ కాలేజ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ పర్మిషన్ రావడం కష్టమని వైఎస్ఆర్ చీఫ్ మినిస్టర్ అయిన తర్వాత రేణిగుంట దగ్గర మీరు చూసుంటారు బోర్డు, దే హావ్ అలాటెడ్ 150 acres ల్యాండ్. అక్కడ కాలేజ్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలని అప్పుడు ఫౌండేషన్ అని కూడా వేయడం జరిగింది. కానీ లాట్ ఆఫ్ సమయం ప్లస్ పొలిటికల్ ఈక్వేషన్స్ అన్ని రావడంలో అది మెటీరియలైజ్ అవ్వలేదు. అఫ్కోర్స్ ఈ రోజు అది ఒక ప్రైవేట్ పార్టీకి వెళ్ళిపోయింది, అది డిఫరెంట్ ఇష్యూ. నేను 2009లో తీసుకున్నప్పుడు కూడా కాలేజ్ అక్కడ పెట్టాలి అని, అక్కడ పెడితే డూప్లికేషన్, ఇలా చాలా డిస్కషన్ జరిగాయి. ఫైనల్ గా కిరణ్ కుమార్ రెడ్డి గారు సీఎం అయిన తర్వాత టీటీడీ ఈఓ instead of a medical college for combined, we thought we'll put as a girls exclusive medical college, then we may get a provision within a distance of 1 kilometer. I think that my idea was successful. We applied to NMC and then we got a permission from NMC 2014. I think with 1 year of effort, I think it's the Padma our blessings, it is one blessings. Because our రోజుల్లో I still remember everybody was on strike. Andhra separation. Not many officers were means to write the files, to run the file, it was difficult. But health secretary and executive officer, EO, IAS officer, myself, three of us literally wrote the files and then sent to the government. And I myself personally went to Nirmal Bhavan, got the clearance, got this one. I think whatever I wanted to tell was, I think it was a blessings by both Lord Venkateshwara and Padmavati. This genesis of college was in 2014, exclusive for women, and it is second to the country. Lady Harding College, you must be knowing that is now 103-year-old. After the gap of that, we started this college. And of course, our buildings came up later, and this hospital college was opened in 2000. The first batch was started in 14-15.
Escape. Yes. Full screen image exit changes.
And now subsequently 2019, initially it was only for Andhra people. Subsequently, when Medical Council and NMC have taken an initiative, we started getting from All India quota 25%, and to become a self-sufficient, we got it some amount of NRI. This is the one which foundation was laid out, and this building was inaugurated by the president. And I think this batch, one of you must be online, is the first student who joined for the current batch. On this occasion, I think all of you should remember about Sir William Osler. His quotation, "Let me congratulate you on the choice of calling, which offers a combination of intellectual and moral interest found in no other profession." మీరందరూ ఈ మెడిసిన్ ప్రొఫెషన్ తీసుకున్నందుకు చాలా సంతోషం. బట్ అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం ఇంతకుముందు పేరెంట్స్ మిగతా స్పీచెస్ చెప్పినట్టు యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఎ చేంజ్ ఇన్ మైండ్ సెట్. ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ బ్రెయిన్, యువర్ యూజ్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ హార్ట్ ఆల్సో. ఈ రోజు నుంచి వైల్ ద జర్నీ సీమ్స్ లాంగ్ అండ్ హార్డ్ అట్ ది బిగినింగ్, విత్ ద పర్సివరెన్స్ అండ్ డెడికేషన్, ద రివార్డ్స్ అండ్ లాస్ట్ ఫర్ ఎ లైఫ్ టైం. మీకు చేరినప్పుడు చదవడం చాలా కష్టం, 5 ఏళ్ళు చదవాలి. ఇప్పుడు అదే ఏ ఇంజనీరింగ్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అయితే 4 ఏళ్ళు 3.5 సంవత్సరం చదివితే దెన్ యూ కెన్ నాట్ లైఫ్ బికమ్స్ ఈజీ, యూ కెన్ నాట్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ మనీ అలా అనిపించవచ్చు. కానీ ఇనిషియల్ గా కష్టపడ్డా కూడా యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ డెఫినెట్ రివార్డ్స్ టువర్డ్స్ యువర్ లైఫ్. దట్ అంతకుముందు ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పారు, ద డెడికేషన్, డివోషన్, డిటర్మినేషన్, డిసిప్లిన్ ఆర్ ద మస్ట్. మీరు లైఫ్లో ఈ 4 Ds అన్నది పెట్టుకోవాలి. అంటే ఇంతకుముందు మీరు చదివిన ఇంటర్మీడియట్ వేరే, తర్వాత వేరే. ఆల్రెడీ మీకు చెప్పారు. ఇంతకుముందు అంటే మీకు ఏదో క్లాసులు కూర్చోబెట్టి చెప్పి డైడాక్టిక్గా క్లాసులు అయిపోయి చదువుకొని రాయడం. ఇప్పుడు అలా కాదు. NMC itself or medicine industry self-directed. You only have to learn yourself. Teachers are there only to guide you. మీరు వచ్చి మాకు ఇది అర్థం కాలేదు ఎలా చదవాలి అంటే చెప్తారు తప్ప కూర్చోబెట్టి క్లాసులు చెప్పి స్పూన్ ఫీడింగ్ లాగా అయితే ఉండదు. దట్స్ వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు హ్యావ్ యువర్ చేంజ్ ఆఫ్ మైండ్ సెట్. అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఆల్ స్టూడెంట్స్ షుడ్ నో దిస్ ఈజ్ నాట్ మై ఓన్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ద నేషనల్ మెడికల్ కౌన్సిల్. మీరు 5 years పాస్ అయ్యేటప్పటికి ఈ 5 కాంపిటెన్సీస్ ఉండాలి. దిస్ ఈస్ 2C 2L 1P అని ఉంది. మీరు అందరూ కంపల్సరిగా తెలుసుకోవాలి. ఇది ఎక్కడ టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో క్లాస్ లో ఉండదు. One, we should become a good clinician. C, second is a good communication. I think ఇప్పుడు ఈ ప్రొఫెషన్ లో చేరి మారినప్పటి నుంచి యూ షుడ్ రియలైజ్ దట్ యూ షుడ్ ఇంప్రూవ్ యువర్ కమ్యూనికేషన్ స్కిల్స్. కమ్యూనికేషన్ స్కిల్స్ అన్నవి నువ్వు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి మాట్లాడడం చేయడం వల్లే వస్తాయి తప్ప టెక్స్ట్ బుక్లు చదవడంతో రాదు. And you should become a good clinician. That is an art of medicine. Number 2, the 2 L's. ఇంతకుముందు మా ప్రొఫెసర్స్ అందరూ చెప్పారు, లైఫ్ లాంగ్ లర్నర్. మెడిసిన్ అన్నది ఈ రోజు ఏదో చదివాను, మెడిసిన్ 5.5 years అయిపోయింది, నేను అంత నేర్చుకున్నాను అంటారు. మెడిసిన్ ఇస్ ఎవర్ చేంజింగ్ సైన్స్. ఇప్పుడు మేము మెడిసిన్ చదివి ఆల్మోస్ట్ 40 years. అప్పుడుండే మెడిసిన్కి ఇప్పుడుండే మెడిసిన్కి చాలా చేంజ్. మేము చదివే రోజుల్లో సిటీ స్కాన్లు MRI లేవు. అప్పుడు డయాగ్నోస్ అంతా రొటీన్ మెథడ్స్ లో చేసేవాళ్ళం. ఇప్పుడు చాలా అడ్వాన్స్ వచ్చేసింది MRI సిటీ స్కాన్. ఇప్పుడు మేము వాటితో అంటే ఆ నాలెడ్జ్తో నేర్చుకోకుండా నేను చదువుకున్న మెడిసిన్తోనే ఉంటానంటే కుదరదు. కాబట్టి యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ దట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ లైఫ్ లాంగ్ లర్నర్. And then we should be a leader and professionalism రావాలి. కాబట్టి ఈ 2C clinician and be a good clinician అంటే good listener, ఇంతకుముందు ఆల్రెడీ చెప్పారు, good communicator, be a leader, because patient ను holistic గా చూసినప్పుడు ఒక్క స్పెషాలిటీ సరిపోదు. We have to interact and we should have a leadership qualities to coordinate, collaborate with others. And then professionalism అన్నది కావాలి. లైక్ మెడిసిన్ అన్నది బోత్ సైన్స్ అండ్ ఆర్ట్. ఇప్పుడు బేసిక్ సైన్స్ అనుకోండి, ఓన్లీ సైన్స్. ఇఫ్ యూ టేక్ ఎ బయాలజీ, ఇఫ్ యూ టేక్ ఎ ఫిజిక్స్, ఇఫ్ యూ టేక్ ఎ కెమిస్ట్రీ, ఇట్స్ అ ప్యూర్ సైన్స్, దెర్ ఇస్ నో ఆర్ట్. బట్ మెడిసిన్ అన్నది బోత్ సైన్స్ యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ ఆర్ట్. సైన్స్ అంటే టెక్నాలజీ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ సైన్స్ ఇస్ ద ఫౌండేషన్ ఫర్ సొల్యూషన్ టు క్లినికల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. Advances in biochemical methodology and biophysical imaging techniques and innovation therapeutic maneuvers అంటే ఎవర్ చేంజింగ్. ఇప్పుడు 30 ఏళ్ళ ముందు ఒక టెక్నిక్, ఒక ట్రీట్మెంట్ అంటే ఆఫ్టర్ 10 years దట్ బికమ్ అన్ అబ్సలీట్. మేము చదువుకునే రోజుల్లో బ్రెయిన్ సర్జరీ తీయడం అని పెద్ద నోబెల్ ప్రైజ్ ఫ్రంటల్ లోబెక్టమీ అన్నారు. నోబెల్ ప్రైజ్ కూడా వచ్చింది. కానీ ఆఫ్టర్ 15 years we realized that's not a correct word. Now we talk about genetics. Kabatti ever changing science. But what is unique in the medicine? It's an art of medicine. That is ability to extract contributory physical science. Patient examine చేసినప్పుడు any unique findings ఉన్నాయా? Ability to interpret laboratory data. There are so many. మా దగ్గర చాలా మంది వస్తూ ఉంటారు, MRI CT చేసి దీంట్లో ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది, దాంట్లో ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది, ఏంటి అని అంత యాంగ్జైటీ. కానీ ఆ ఫైండింగ్ పేషెంట్ క్లినికల్ సిమ్టమ్స్ కొరిలేట్ అవుతుందా లేదా అన్న జడ్జిమెంట్ ఉండాలి. టు నో వెదర్ టు ట్రీట్ ఆర్ వాచ్. కొన్నిసార్లు ట్రీట్మెంట్ చేయకుండా స్పాంటేనియస్ గా తగ్గే ఉంటాయి, కొన్నిసార్లు ట్రీట్మెంట్ చేసినప్పుడు సైడ్ ఎఫెక్ట్స్ వస్తాయి. కాబట్టి ఆ జడ్జిమెంట్ అనేది ఆర్ట్ ఆఫ్ మెడిసిన్. టు డిటర్మిన్ వెదర్ టు పర్స్యూ క్లినికల్ ఆర్ వెన్ టు డిస్మిస్, టు డిసైడ్ విచ్ ఈస్ రిస్క్ వర్సెస్ ట్రీట్మెంట్ ఆర్ ద డిసీజ్. అంటే ఈ డెసిషన్స్ అన్ని కూడా ఆర్ట్ ఆఫ్ మెడిసిన్. బేసిక్ గా టు సే ద కాంబినేషన్ ఆఫ్ మెడికల్ నాలెడ్జ్, యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఎ గుడ్ ఇంట్యూటివ్ పవర్ అండ్ జడ్జిమెంట్ ఇన్ ద ఆర్ట్ ఆఫ్ మెడిసిన్. The art of medicine exists since the time of Plato. Art of medicine will not change from the time of Hippocrates till now. It's all your intuition, judgment, all medicine. The science of medicine changes with the progress of science and changing concept from time to time. The art of medicine, in addition, most important is compassion, care, sympathy are building blocks of practice of science of medicine. Medicine sometimes considered as a science, sometimes an art. The object medical science is to study the disease. Basically, medicine is supposed to be a scientific study and its practice is an art. The art of medicine deals with the whole gamut of doctor-patient relationship, requires compassion, caring attitude from the doctors beside the communication skills. I think Meerandaru Harrison Principle Standard textbook for all of you. It clearly says tact, sympathy, understanding are expected of the physician for the patient. It is not a mere symptom, collection of symptoms and signs, disordered function, disorders, organ, disturbed emotion. You should always think he's a human being with a fearful, hopeful, seeking relief, help, and reassurance. To say it's not to treat the disease, it is to treat the individual with the problem. Medicine is ever changing art and science. This is the practice of medicine is an art, not a trade. It's a calling, not a business. A calling in which your heart will be exercised equally with your head. It's not only the knowledge that matters. In addition to that, you need to have a sympathy and empathy towards the person who has come to you for help. I think all of you should know about Hippocrates, who is the father of modern medicine. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also love of humanity. Everybody may think that each specialty is so tough, anatomy stuff, physiology stuff like that. But if you start liking each and everything, whatever you do, you should do with full happiness and with full love to that subject, then you don't feel any tenderness. Basically, again, I wanted to re-emphasize famous physicians and youth will say medicine is art, science, and empathy. The secret of the care of the patient is caring for the patient. You should realize what I expect if I am in that position. The same thing you should do for the patient. Basically, what I wanted to tell you was most important nowadays, the practice of medicine, art of medicine is changing with a lot of investigations. But still, even today, as a neurologist, I still feel 80% of your patient's diagnosis will be known by listening to the patient's symptoms in a chronological order. 80% of the diagnosis will be known. After doing investigations, you may get only 4% extra, 84%. To re-emphasize, you should develop a good communication skills and you should develop how to elicit a proper history from the patient and you should develop a good listening skills. Once you spend time, your diagnosis is almost 85% you are right. Investigation will add you by doing CT, MRI, everything is only to confirm your clinical diagnosis. Very rarely 8% it can add. Even postmortem. But the 2 to 5%, in spite of all that, you will not be able to diagnose. But to re-emphasize, the art of medicine still lies spending the time with the patient, talking to them and listening to them. Studies have shown that human life expectancy, not because of advances in technology, advances in medicine. Most basic needs, food, immunization, clean drinking water, sanitary facilities, and in addition to education and economic empowerment. Very, very little with the high-tech medicine. I think all these things will be told you, will be this one dealt in community medicine and social preventive medicine. Most important is food, immunization, clean. This will give you definitely a concept of preventive medicine. Now I think currently you must, like our generation is over almost 30 years. Now whatever you listen from now onwards, it will be evidence-based medicine versus experience-based medicine. Evidence for each treatment you start, for each investigation you ask, you should know what is the evidence before that. Because nowadays patients are also well educated. They're all coming. Suppose if I ask for an MRI for a headache, The patients are going to ask, is it required? What is the evidence? What made you to choose the MRI? Because I have to spend about 7,000. What are the findings? Justification we also required. That all we have to be updated with the knowledge. Then only you will be very informed with the evidence-based medicine. Of course, experience-based, like people like me who have seen in the field for neurology for the last 35 years. I know this may not be evident, but in my other patients it has worked out. I can do it. But currently, many people will definitely ask for evidence-based. That evidence-based will be, you are aware, unless you will be updated with every day-to-day knowledge. Every day there is a lot of scientific advances are coming up. You should be updated with that. Then only you will be able to answer to your patient. That means your willingness to be a lifelong learner, lifelong learning to be this one. Another important milestone in the field of medicine is how genetics has taken up. Maybe after 20 years, by the time you finish your degrees and your postgraduates, everybody is going to talk of precision medicine or personalized medicine. Like nowadays, you give for one malaria means one common drug you give. But now, based on the genetics, whether that drug will be, because for the same drug, 2 patients we give, one patient it will be effective, one patient it may not be effective. Though the diagnosis is correct, the treatment aspect is different. Now we understood the drug effectiveness depends upon individual genes. Especially now, oncology field is coming up so well. There are called targeted therapy. That means for each patient, for each disease, stage of the disease, the treatment is different. This is called personalized medicine and precision medicine. The current understanding is you should give the drug with the least side effects. That's why I think all of you should be familiar by the time you come into the practice about evidence-based medicine, precision medicine, personalized medicine, where only thing I wanted to tell you 4 goals for all of you. Remember, this is SMART. S should be specific, M should be measurable, A is achievable, R should be realistic, and time bound. You should, each one of you should have set your goals. Somebody wants to be pure clinician, practice different. Somebody wants to become an academician, teacher like all of us, it's good. There are somebody who wants to do the research, but whatever your set of goals, but currently what you see out of 100 students, 60 to 70% still opt for a clinical practice. Only 20 to 30 will opt for an academic post, but another only research is only 5 to 10%. But our intention is, because we need lot of teachers, we need lot of researchers to motivate from that clinical practice to many people to join to academic and research. But anyhow, India being a large country, we still need lot of clinicians also who has to go and serve in the society at the distant places. But whatever your goal, it has to be specific and it has to be measurable. You can't think of a goal which you can't do that. And it should be achievable and it should be realistic. Just thinking, sitting today without doing any effort, you should not think I should do DM neurology, DM this one, but you should be realistic and always have a time bound. The core values you should learn, don't respect the patient. Don't think he has come to you and you have to do some favor. No, he has come to you to give a chance to serve you. You should think that he has come to teach you medicine, because no patient will read the textbook and come. Each patient is unique. If you talk to him, if you take his history, you will learn many things. Even at the end of 40 years of our medical career, each patient in the OPD will teach me something new. You should think that he has given a chance to help. You should not think he has come for my help, I'll do whatever I will. Achieve complementary forces of competence and compassion. The art and skill are essential history taking, physical examination, bedrock of the care, technology resource of complements. I still re-emphasize, please spend time when you go to the wards, spend time, talk to the patients. See, patient is in distress, he may not tell you one, just asking once or twice, but you should be learn that skill of getting the history from him in a sequential order, which will help you to make the diagnosis without any investigation. Investigations are only to confirm the diagnosis. At least in neurology, we try to spend maximum diagnosis by history. Based on the history and findings, we'll tell you which part of there is an anatomical localization, physiological deficits, etiological diagnosis. That should be done before asking for investigation. Investigations are done based on your diagnosis, what I'm looking for it, they should. Otherwise, sometimes we see if a patient comes with the headache, they will do the whole body scan, 10,000, 15,000. There is no point in making the patient to spend. You should be very focused. Your investigation should be justifiable and very focused. Another thing, computer cannot replace you. It is what you do that builds a trust, fruitful relationship with the business. Sometimes nowadays you might have seen with the now another term is artificial intelligence and deep learning. Put all the symptoms and feed the computer, computer will give you the diagnosis. Computer will not replace the human mind. That's what many countries outside they are doing. All patient symptoms and that will give differential. No, it's the human judgment that makes, and then only the patient will trust you. Again, to re-emphasize, as Hippocrates said, art of medicine consists of 3: disease, patient, and doctor. Always see a person with a disease rather than only the disease. Observation, reason, human understanding, courage. These are all the 4 important things to make the physician. What is the difference between a good physician and a greater physician? Good physician treats the disease. He always says that is the tuberculosis, that is something like illness they talk. But great physician treats the patient who has got the disease. That means it is a holistic approach. The talent and effort will learn the skill, he'll become a good doctor. But to become a successful doctor, in addition to the skill, you should have a good communication skills. Then you will achieve, then you will become a successful doctor. You must be knowing there are some doctors, there are some successful doctors. What is the difference between? The difference is though they may be a very good in subject, very good in skill, but if they cannot communicate, they will not be able to become a successful doctor. You may become a good doctor is enough if you have a talent, effort, and you develop all the skills. But the communication part will make you from a good doctor to successful doctor. One of the essential qualities of a clinician is interest in humanity. That's why you have taken this profession. The most powerful drug in the world are 2 kind words from a good doctor. Even if you are dealing with a person who is having a severe disability or severe distress, but the 2 kind words from the doctor will make him feel so better. Education is not running the fact, but training the mind to think. Like already it was told, the current NMC guidelines is not just reading the books. It is only our as a teacher is to make you to think. My dear friends, medicine is a science of uncertainty and art of probability. That's why you should have an ever-changing mind with the concept of understanding the recent researches. Medicine is learned by the bedside, not in the classroom. This I think William Osler, all of you should know. all these things were told 200 years ago, still holds good even with so much of high technology and advances in science. Medicine is learned by the bedside, not in the classroom. Let not your conceptions of disease gain from the words heard in the lecture room or read from the book. See, then reason, compare and control, but see the patient first. There are many people who think that not attending to the wards, not this one, we can learn, we can pass the exam, you can pass the exam, but your concepts will not be very clear. That's why he again said, to study the phenomena of disease without books is to sail uncharted sea, while to study the books without patient is not to go at all. For you, I think now NMC has revised quite a much. There is early exposure, like within first 6 months, and you can talk, being exposed to the wards, then subsequently you have 3 years where will be posted in wards. You can learn a lot. Most of the students, they will think reading the books is enough. Why to spend the time with the patient? But each patient will teach you differently. It depends upon how you approach the patient. That's why, my dear friends, learn to communicate with the patient, talk to the patient, be a good listener. This, from now onwards, you have to change. Why this foundation course concept came? Because when we were students, the day you join, you are being put into anatomy, physiology, anatomy, dissection hall. It was like a real horrible, terrible experience, especially people who have studied local language like Telugu medium, suddenly go to English. Anatomy is so tough, something difficult to listen. Many people used to have a lot of apprehension, fear. Some people used to leave, some people used to fail those days. But after some time, people, after completing medicine or in between, there used to be dropout, or some people go and write civil services. I always tell all those civil service people, why to spend 5 years? Instead of that, there would go a person who really want to do in the medical field. This foundation course is mainly to make you upright. If you have any decision, if you think you cannot change your personality, if you think you are not suitable for the profession, it's the right time to leave and do what you are this one. Rather than at the end of 1.5 years, see all this struggle, thinking that you are not suitable, not able to complete. And then there are some people sitting and writing for the civil service, going for an IAS. Unnecessarily you are wasting one human resource. I think with all that now, first 15 days, orientation, foundation, and basically to interact and see whether you should decide now yourself, whether your personality, your mindset, your brain and your heart isn't suitable for this profession. But having started, you should better continue. But if you think that I am not suitable, this is not my mission, this is the right time, leave, somebody will join, or you do what you. But whatever profession you take, there are some people who think this subject is not important, that subject not. No, each subject is equally important in medicine. Whatever, without anatomy foundation, you can't do great surgeries. Neurosurgery, I am telling you, neurology. If I don't have an anatomy background of neuroanatomy, I can't become a neurologist. Each subject is equally important because this postgraduates, they think, oh, one subject is good, other subject no. It all depends upon how you show interest to each specialty. There is nothing called one is lower, one is higher. If you really excel, there are very good anatomists, there are very good pharmacologists, there are very people, community medicine, written books, they all come up in life. It all depends upon how you start liking the subject, how you put in effort. Just, I want to conclude. I think the hands that help are holier than the lips that pray. This is my message for all of you. Please think you have taken a profession where you have been given opportunity to help others And fortunately, this is for lifetime, till your last breath. You can help others. Whatever way you can do, you can help others. It may not be economically, that is a different aspect, but this is really calling from the God that you have been given this opportunity. Please change your mindset from today. Whatever you had, don't try to compare with your software friends. If you have a comparison, then you'll have a problem. But you think this is a unique opportunity given to me. And like some of the parents have already told, that you have to dedicate yourself, you have to do some community service. That mindset you should do within 15 to 20 days. Once you start this journey, then you should not look back. And this is a holy profession you have entered. Always think that hands that help are holier than the lips that do. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you, madam. It was an excellent presentation. There was so it was excellent presentation, and I think it is even for us, it's a wonderful collection of words, collection of thoughts, which madam has strung together and given it to you. Thank you, madam, once again. So today is the last session. We have concluded with madam's golden words of advice and wisdom. So now, so before we conclude, one small announcement. It will be online classes for everyone who's online here and who have come live also. It's online class till the 30th of November. After that, when you have to come for the class physical mode, will be told to you. Will be intimated to you in the WhatsApp group or by circular. So it's online. అందరికీ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాస్లే ఉంటాయి ఈ నవంబర్ 30th వరకు. సో ఇక్కడ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు కూడా ఆన్లైన్లోనే వస్తారు అందరూ. లైవ్ రావలేదు. ఎప్పుడు చెప్తామో అప్పుడే రావాలి క్లాస్కి. So that time you can come and enter the hostel and come to the class. Okay. So now, November end, most probably prepare గా ఉండండి. November end to join the physical mode of classes. So now we will conclude this session. This is a wonderful orientation program with vote of thanks. So I thank the director, dean, the registrar, MS, though they're not here, their presence will always be there with us. And the vice principals, Dr. Vasudev sir, Dr. Nagaraj sir, Dr. Uma Maheshwar sir, and the principal, Dr. Shan sir, for having conducted this program so wonderfully. And the students who have participated, who have given their feedback, and the students who have come here live with their parents, we thank you for being here with us. It was a pleasure to have your company here. And we thank the photographer. He is always there clicking photos, but I don't know whether he's in any of the photos. Thank you very much. And I thank the photo artist for putting the banners. And you've seen people, workers who have been running around serving us snacks and coffee so tirelessly, effortlessly, and they have been eating and drinking. Thanks to all of them. And for those who have put on switched on the lights, fans, and who kept the room clean and neat, biggest thanks to all of them for switching on. And for the computer section, Mrs. Vani, who is always the brisk, active person. She's become one of our team. Mostly she's behind the screen, but she's in front also. Thank the computer section people for now online classes. So you should be thankful to all of them. So this is the thanks to anybody who missed. Excuse me. So thank you all. Have a wonderful day and wonderful time online. And thanks to Pratibha for coordinating this event. And please be seated. Principal sir will come and address you. Okay. And one more thanks to the anchor, Dr. Suchitra, myself. Okay. So nobody was there, so I have to thank, I could have thanked somebody else, but I am taking that role. And also, thank you. Thank you. And also, I am the chief warden and professor of biochemistry. So two are there. Okay.
Please start.
Wait, principal sir will come.
And thank you all. Sorry, I kept you waiting. You seem to be having a lot of doubts on WhatsApp you're raising. So I thought I'll spend some time interacting with you. Couple of things I would like to clarify. Whatever fees has been paid, it is tuition fees. It is not for books or uniform. Where to buy the books, uniform, other things, your seniors will guide you. Best discount, they will tell you. The classes, we most probably we will start physical mode from December 1st. Hostel, you can start coming in the weekend or that last week of November. I think it is around 27th, 28th, you can start coming down and start joining the hostel. Your chief warden is here. That's okay, madam. She's also your chief warden. Chipera. All hostel issues, you should go to her only. Should not come to me. Okay. Then anything else you want to ask, please feel free. If you have not locked the option yesterday, some of you have forgotten. I think if you tell me, if I send a mail from my office, maybe it's possible. If you want to continue here, you have forgotten to do the option or given some certificate of the online here. Those who don't want to go for second counseling, but you have forgotten to do that online. If you tell me or my staff, we will do it by today, we will send the mail. Anything else you want to ask, please feel free. क्या अड़गाలంటే అడగండి ప్లీజ్ और कुछ आप मुझसे पूछना चाहते हैं प्लीज फील फ्री सर एक्चुअली हॉस्टल ఈ బ్యాచ్ కి అవుట్ సైడ్ ఉంటుంది సార్ ఈ ఒక బ్యాచ్ కి అవుట్ సైడ్ ఉంటుంది అప్ టు మోస్ట్ ప్రాబబ్లీ మే జూన్ వరకు అవుట్ సైడ్ ఉంటుంది సార్ బట్ ఇట్ ఇస్ నీట్ నిన్ననే విజిట్ చేసి వచ్చాం చాలా నీట్ గా ఉంది TTD Polytechnic Women's Hostel Pakana. All facilities are there. We are working out the small details also. Anything initially for the teething problem, we are always there to help you out. Food, everything will be arranged. Please don't worry about that. Safety, security is topmost for us. Because of COVID, our second block of the hostel could not be completed. We are hoping it will be completed soon. Our interns are likely to leave in March. They may leave slowly by April, May. So as soon as they go out, we'll try to pull you back inside the main hostel. Anything else? Thank you all for waiting. I'll be seated here. Me and madam are here. You can ask us as you go out. You can ask us. Thank you. And those who have come from outside Tirupati, please you can have lunch in the hostel mess lo tinesukondi. Don't pay for it. You can have lunch in the hostel. Madam Chepper.
Thank you.